Dusty.
Ronnie Snow was man of the month slush.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you, man?
What'd you think of my show?
Quite frankly, I think it fucking sucked.
Really?
Yes.
Well, did you like anything?
Can't say that I didn't.
Oh man, what am I gonna do?
Don't quit your day job. That's all I can tell you.
Oh man, you know, one of these days I'm gonna get one of these shows right, and I think people are gonna like them. Dusty? Oh crap! I'm stuck, Dusty. Dusty, I'm stuck.
Pietro's planet. My name is Pietro and I've got a planet. My name is Pietro and you are on it. And my name is Pietro. I've got a planet. Oh, come on and sit on the toilet with me, Pietro. Yes, Pietro's got a planet. Pietro, hey. Pietro's got a planet. Pietro, hey. Pietro's got a planet. Come on and sit on my toilet with me.
Welcome to Planet Pietro. I'm super excited to have you all here tonight with me, you know, because it is what it is.
Oh, how to do it now, 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 oh, how to do it now. Well, I've been waiting for a long time. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Well, I don't know how to say. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. I want to make you mine today. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Well, I don't know how to do it. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, girl, I want to put the make on you. Now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, that will do, yeah. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, make you mine a long time, baby. Make you mine long time today. It'll make you mine long time today. Make you mine long time today. Make you mine long time today. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do it now, oh, how to do it now. Oh, how to do now, oh, how to do now. Oh, how to do now, oh, how to do now, oh, how to do now. Oh, how to do now, 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 oh, how to do.
Boy, what a fantastic show we have going on as we speak here on Planet Pietro. You know, there comes a time during my show where I like to tell you about a time that I've been to jail. And this one time I started drinking tequila, and I was hanging out at my buddy's house, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get some marijuana. Why don't you hang out on my couch? I'll be back." This is like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, "Sure, I'll watch your house." So next thing you know, I guess I start. He leaves, and I start, sleeping on his couch, and then I get. I guess I start sleepwalking, and I just get behind the wheel of my vehicle. I was driving a Mercury Sable at the time, which is weird because I kind of still drive the same car now. But anyway, there I am. I'm leaving Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm just driving, just cruising, listening to Donovan. And next thing you know, wait a minute. Oh, we got some breaking news here on Planet Pietro, brought to you by Rock and Roll Broadcast Service. Rock and roll. What? Yes, Rash Dinkel, ladies and gentlemen. Rash Dinkel is here to provide us this week in rock and roll news here live on Planet Pietro. Rash, are you there? Rash?
It's time for The Rash Dinkle Show! Starring Rash Dinkle. This week's special guest, the scoundrel Lord Baltimore. And now, here's Rash!
Hey, everybody, it's Rash Dinkle! How the hell are you?
I see you're drunk again.
Get off my back, you nerve-wracking son of a...
I assume your AA meeting has been canceled.
Quiet!
I will kill your entire family.
Can we remove him from the set? I cannot work under these conditions.
You haven't worked in years.
I just like to do the show without all the interruptions.
Go ahead, do your silly little show. See if I can.
May I proceed?
May I proceed?
Quiet! And now, boys and girls, it's time for This Week in Rock History. This week in 2004, Motley Crue's Mick Mars had hip replacement surgery in an LA hospital.
Which one was she?
He was the guitar player, you idiot.
Who gives a...
Hey, Motley Crue was great.
I mean, who gives about this story? Why the hell did you drag us all the way down here to talk about some old hip replacement?
Because it's rock and roll history.
Sounds to me like the only thing that's history is that old man's hip.
Hey, he was only 53.
That guy is so old. When he was born, the Dead Sea was only sick.
Will you shut up?
You should call this show This Week in Geriatrics.
Quiet!
Next week we examine Ringo Starr's cataract surgery.
Stop it!
Let's do a special on how many times a night Ozzy Osbourne has to get up and go to the toilet. Hey!
That's all the time we have this week, kids. Join us next time for an all-new This Week in Rock History. And now, back to the Planet Pietro Show.
Starbar Ghost
Yeah,
Story?
let me hear real quick.
Okay, so,
Ted Weldon, everybody.
yeah, hi.
No, wrong button. There you go.
Boomy. So anyway, me and my buddy Andy are in there about closing time. Everyone's gone. The bands are gone. We're back in the green room having a production meeting. And it's time to drive home. So Andy walked all the way into the back dark room that's sometimes known as the Devil's Den. Devil's Den. But we used to call it Shitty Claus's Workshop. Anyway, he goes in there to take care of some business before he has to drive home clean. And as he is walking out of that very, very back room in the green room in the Starbar, from a dark room, a black room, I'm telling y'all, and I'm sitting there in a room that's not really lit up. There's no lights to cast shadows. And he comes walking out of that room, and something comes rising up behind him, like blacker in the back than it was in the rest of the room. It looked like some weird dark shadow. It was creepy. And right when I see this thing coming up over his shoulder, he flinches and is looking over his shoulder because he sensed this shit. So we're both like, what the fuck? You know, kind of thing. We're both like, what the fuck?
You're giving me the creeps.
And right then, it's just the two of us. And, you know, all of a sudden we hear this beep, 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 like some kind of metal thing bouncing off the door frame as he was walking through it, like something had been thrown from the room known as the Devil's Den by some people out towards me. I mean, it was freaky deaky. I'm not kidding. That was sometime when I'm sure that there was something back there chasing Andy out of the back room.
That is crazy, you know. And spooky as hell, man. That place is that Devil's Den.
I need a drink. That was freaky.
I mean, I don't like being back there. So anyway, you know,
it was like 6-7 years ago, and I still need a drink when I tell this story.
Right.
I'm shaking. Look at me. I'm shaking, man.
There's a lot of high activity going on back there. But I got to tell you, me and my buddy Chase Tail got together and we investigated those spooky rooms and we shut the lights off and we went to town there. It's crazy.
Check out the Devil's Den.
Let's go ahead and roll the tape on that, shall we? I mean, I just can't. It's scary. Now, the Starbar is one of the oldest existing venues in Atlanta, Georgia. I believe it was opened up in 92, 93 here in Little 5 Points. And I gotta say, if these walls could talk, I can't imagine what they would say here on Planet Pietro. You know, I'm here with a very special guest with me, Chase Tail. You know, it's good to have you here on Planet Pietro.
Oh, it's good to be here. Good to be seen.
And today, actually, it is today, but it really is nighttime, because right now it's 3 a.m., and we are hanging out at the Starbar, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason why we're here so late at night is because we're about to go do some ghost hunting. And boy, I'm super excited because I've heard all kinds of stories about this place. And they're pretty scary stories. Chase, you've been coming here for a long time. I know that you've been coming here ever since you were allowed to see rated R movies. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your history here, a little bit.
Well, Heart Attacks played their first show, a band I was in.
I remember them. They were real cute.
Well, anyways, without snide comments, I'm gonna keep on delivering the answer. Heart Attacks played here when I was 17, and there's different owners back then. That shit probably didn't fly much after that, but it was 2003, and then I probably played 100 shows since then. And I also did a good, I'd probably say 6 or 7 really awesome fests here with a bunch of good punk rock and roll bands from across the universe to play here as well. Pietro taking over.
Boy, I love that punk rock music, I'll tell you. But, you know, that's not why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we are here at the Starbar, and we're going to be doing some ghost hunting, looking for spirits here in the Starbar. And
or research of paranormal activity, just trying to touch into a different, you know, dimension, see what's going on here. That
absolutely
open our minds and hearts.
And we're going to be, you know, it's late at night here, and we're going to be cutting the goddamn lights. What the fuck was that? God, Chase! Here we are at the Grace Vault. It's dedicated to Elvis Presley. I don't know if you can notice. Chase, what do you know?
Well, as far as paranormal stuff goes that's happened here, I mean, like, I don't know too much about much. My friend Tuck told me that he's been here before and had a experience with angels at some point at 4 in the morning.
That's weird.
After a long shift. And maybe it was just sleep deprivation. Maybe this man, which he swears, and we need to get an account from him as well, just to double, you know, confirm and co-sign. But I've also there's an employee that was a much loved, enjoyed employee around the neighborhood, R.C. Presley, Elvis' son.
R.C. Presley?
He passed away. And
I think I know that.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hey, my daddy ain't dead and I'm not neither. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is R.C. Presley. He actually works here at the Starbar, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like working here?
I like working here.
That's great. You know, I know you've been working here for a long time, and I know you've seen some ghostly apparitions. Can you please tell everyone a little bit about that, if you don't mind?
Well, I've been here cleaning the bar by myself. You hear footsteps coming up the back stairs. You hear footsteps coming across the bar. You know what? Sometimes it kind of made me nervous. Made me want to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I know my daddy was watching over me.
Go on.
Okay, my daddy was watching over me. So guess what? He told me, don't fear. Because I'm here with you, son. Even though you're a legitimate child, I'm still here.
I get that. I get that. Well, you ready to do some ghost hunting with me and Chase Tail?
Hey, sure, why not?
Let's do it, baby.
Okay, go on.
Let's do it.
I could have swore to God, RC, you were a ghost.
No, I ain't no ghost, man, but I'm gonna tell you, man, this is real funky shit going down there. Open this door right there, man, you know what I'm saying?
Open the door.
Yeah.
Show them what's up, Playboy.
What's up? Hey, man, come on in.
Shoot.
What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ, are you alright, man?
Oh my God.
Oh shit, are you okay? I can't. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I know. Listen, you know, we're here right now. Are you okay, man?
Yeah, good. It's just the door. Somebody made some noise in there. When we came in, RC said he wasn't a ghost, and when he said he wasn't a ghost, something else made a different noise. And I haven't seen RC.
We're in the bathroom right now at the Starbar, the band bathroom. So there's a lot of creepy activity. We've been. Oh, come on, relax. Can you please relax for a second, man? Come on. This is not cool. Listen.
to RC's father, Mr. President. This seems like torture.
What the fuck is that, dude? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I can't believe this shit. Dude, come on, man. We have a long night ahead of us. You can't be like this right now. You can't be like this right now. We have, dude. Can you please get your shit together, Chase? Just for a second. I can't see anything. Come on, man. RC?
Where you got going, man?
Hey.
If you're going
Are
in
you a
there,
ghost still? Are you a ghost?
if you're going in there, that ain't what you want.
Well, I want to go. Can we go in there real quick?
No, that ain't what you
Why?
want.
What's wrong with that room?
Hey, man, there's some real shit going on in there, man.
What would you consider real shit, RC?
Hey, man, take a chance if you want to.
But what if we took our chances and went in there?
Well, guess what? You guys going to be here by yourself.
You're gonna
I'm
leave?
out of here.
Come on, let's go in here real quick.
Okay.
We got to finish the job.
We have to finish the
I'm
job.
telling you, man.
Here
that ain't
on
what you want
planet.
now.
Here on planet
Hey, man,
Pietro.
I'm telling you. Hey, man.
What?
That ain't what you want. You ready?
Come on, man.
RC, come on, man.
This is the room.
You know
this is the room I heard the most.
RC, you're not gonna have nothing to do
No,
with
no,
this?
this is the room. No.
You're just gonna
Well, come on, man. Where's he going?
RC, you're gonna quit.
That's some shit.
RC, you're gonna quit.
I'm not paying you to leave.
I don't make enough money.
I'm not paying you to fucking leave.
So you're just gonna quit cold turkey?
That's
I don't know
fucked up.
what the fuck y'all hired me for, but that ain't it.
Alright, well, I guess you just quit cold turkey on us.
This place, man. This is the room where it has the most activity here in the Starbar. This is the back part
corner.
of
They
the
call
of
this the
green room.
Devil's Den. This is what it's known as in the Starbar. It's where a lot of people who used to work at. We used to be a bank before a venue. As you know, it's the Elvis Vault. It was a bank. This place right here is where a lot of the robberies went down when Jesse Jackson and Jesse James used to come in here and rob people with the James gang.
This is where all the employees used to
They
go.
would set them down. There's a shower down there in case some employees needed to take showers or whatever. And there's a lot of the people that were bank tellers and accountants and worked here and stuff like that gave folks loans and stuff that also still haunt this place because they never got a chance to use that shower. Sometimes the bank holdups would go for 3 to 8 days.
Oh, absolutely.
They wouldn't eat or drink for 3 to 8 days.
You know, I'm sorry. I don't know if you feel this right now, but do you think
It's getting colder.
It's getting a little colder.
It's
in
getting
here?
colder. Like a lot of times, a friend of mine, we'll just call him, we'll call him Snail. Told me that we'll call him Snail. He ended up saying that he got to Siberia temperatures in here, and that's like one of the. My friend Urkel told me that was one of the coldest tips.
Oh, I know Urkel.
Yeah,
Listen,
Urkel from the south side.
It's gotten really cold in here all of a sudden. You know, it's not that. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, right now at the Starbar, and it's everyone knows that it's not that cold here in Atlanta, but this room especially is extra cold.
You hear when it snowed though?
Oh, it was definitely here.
I did hear some shuffling, but nothing big. I
You
think
hear that?
it could be anything. Just the house settling, the place settling.
Did you hear that at all?
It's an old building.
I know. What the? Chase. What the fuck was that? Shh, wait. If you're here, speak now. What the fuck? How'd that fall, dude? You weren't even over there. You weren't even. I'm out of here, dude. Dude, come on, dude. Dude, come on, man. Stop it. Stop fucking around, dude. Come on. We have to get out of here. No. I'm getting out of here. Come on.
you, man. Come on, man. Get it together. Get it together, man. Get it together. Why didn't you tell us about that goddamn rhubarb thing?
Go back there.
What the hell are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
Oh.
What the fuck is that? The small son, man, Otis Redding!
Oh man!
Oh my God! Get the fuck out of here!
Hey man, you see what I saw? See what I saw?
Scooby-Doo!
I think now's a good time.
RC, where'd you get that knife from?
Somewhere.
Kroger?
Damn, Kroger. Kroger can't have no go.
Now's the time to speak.
This is the exact time they show up. Right here.
Now's the time to speak. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Quiet. Everyone, shh. You hear that? Chase, you hear that at all? Oh, God damn it. Where are you going, man? So, that was scary as fuck. I mean, I just couldn't believe the crap that went down there.
That's what I was talking about. Devil's Den.
That was, you know, I didn't know what all the big hoopla was all about, but boy, did I was shaking in my boots, I'll tell you that. Unbelievable. Well, I'm not going to do that again. You can say that again. Right? That
You could say that again. I'm not going to do that again.
I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Good night.
The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, the Ripper, Jack the Ripper. There's a man walks the streets of London late at night. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, with a little black bag that's oh so tight. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, he's got a big black cloth hanging down his back. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, that's a one that kind of just hit your fire. The Ripper, the Ripper, oh, he walks down the street. If I got him, it says your name, Mary. With the streets of London kinda never say yay. Whenever Jack the Ripper ever shows his face. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. So you pretty little girl, you better watch your step. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Hey, John! Late at night, the Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Oh, he walks down the street. If I got him, it says your name, Mary. You'll never catch him, 'cause he's so much too clever. You must be clever. But if they do, a man may get the Ripper, yes. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, the Ripper, Jack the Ripper. With the streets of London kinda never say yay. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper, whenever the Ripper ever shows his face. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. So you pretty little girl, you better watch your step. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. And don't walk the streets of London late at night. Jack the Ripper. Oh, he walks
down the street. If a girl in me says your name, Mary, blow, bop, shack, bop, bop, good night, shack, wherever you are. Good night, wherever you are. Shoot it up. Jack, shoot it up. An evil Christmas to you all. Bye bye.
The members of this next band have been playing music in Los Angeles since the beginning of the movement. They've had such a wealth of material. They've surfaced in many incarnations. Tonight they're here as 45 Grave, Piece of Wax.
Like a piece of wax. Oh, and I want it. Burned out and I love. Thrown away and broken. There's all things to be like wax. Useless and unwanted. Threw away the end. The sense to way of life. Dug my piece of wax. One high, let's extinguish with a blow. Silver wax, silver better beam. Blown out. Silver better beam. Blown out. Melt me down. Blown out. Melt me down. Melt me down. Bent and lame. How unfortunate for me. I am just the same. I've lost a thing. Not depressing for me. See someone as a piece of wax. Nothing left, no feeling. Just way as I twist and melt and look into the flame. Way as I twist and melt and look into the flame. Look into the flame. Look into the flame. Melt me down, big mistake. Melt me down. Dead like a piece of old wax, non-existing and all burned out. It was my life that the wax
45 grade. These guys already look dead. 45 grade. Dinah, Cancer, and Don. So, Dinah, I'm gonna finish the job.
Killed her!
That's the end of 45 grade.
On to the next segment, Ted. This is exciting. Later, I was very fortunate to be able to catch up with a good friend of mine, Kevin Kinney of Drivin and Cryin. And boy, you know, yeah. And I gotta say, he lives right around the corner from me, which is very exciting
and convenient.
And I was able to waddle on over to his house and see what he was up to. And I guess do you want to see this clip, Ted?
Oh, I can't wait to see Kevin Kinney talking to Pietro Di Gennaro. This is going to be great, guys.
It's going to be really fun. Let's go ahead and roll the clip on that. Do we got that? Do we have that back there? No? Huh. All right. Okay, that should be it. Boy, thank you so much for tuning in here to Planet Pietro. I'm very excited to be in the attic. What do you call this attic?
The free parking attic, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Kinney. Hello, from Drivin and Cryin. I'm super excited to have you on my show.
Thanks for having me.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, Drivin and Cryin. All right, kids.
I've got you on the loose. I'll let you breathe in. I've got you on the beat. I'll let you breathe in. So won't you take my place? Love that I wonder. Way out on the cliff with the birds of the wind. So fly to Metro. So fly to Metro.
Boy, so here we are. We're hanging out in your attic, and what have you been up to lately? I heard a little rumor that you've been working on an album.
I'm working on an album called Think About It in Athens, Georgia, with me and David Barbie. Been making a record in Athens. We started it in January, and then we were planning on doing it actually this in the fall, in the late summer fall, finishing it up. So we wound up doing the socially distanced. He's in the control room, I'm in the other room, and we finished the record, just me and him, and that's pretty awesome. I like it. I'll play you some later.
You know, I know a lot of people ask you this question all the time, but a lot of my fans want to know, when was the last time you saw a dead body?
When was the last time I saw a dead body or a dying body?
Either or. I guess a dying body.
I'm not sure if he died, but
right.
I saw back. Well, I've seen him back in the early '80s. I lived in a neighborhood in Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. It was like the Lower East Side of Milwaukee. It's like somewhere between New York's Lower East Side and Greenwich Village, or like Haight-Ashbury. It was like where all the hippies used to live, but it was also kind of had a couple clubhouses for the people who needed clubhouses. And one day we heard some scratching on our door, and there was a guy at our back door bleeding to death. And he somehow got out of the back of the social club, and he came around over the wall, and then he was calling at our door, trying to, asking for help. That's the last time I saw.
Do you think he made it?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. The cops were there, and I don't know if they would put him in an ambulance, but he looked pretty bad.
That's terrible.
I think that's the last. Besides the random wrecks on the highway, I see those all the time. Especially when SUVs were really popular.
Yeah.
You were always like, anytime you were stopped in traffic, you could just go SUV. People that like when you have a 1960s car, you turn right, you go like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you turn back.
They call it like a suicide knob or something?
Yeah, you could use them for that. They're called suicide knobs. Like you hit your head on it. I had a steel dashboard in my Belvedere anyway. But then they came up with SUVs, and they's like higher, and then you just turn it like 1 inch, and you're like, I like the old school where you really had to work at turning.
Yeah.
You got to think about it.
Yeah, me being from Baltimore, I've seen a lot of dead bodies here and there.
Sure.
Just passing through town, you can't help it, but it's going to be there if you like it or not.
I think the first one I saw was in the Boy Scouts were taking a hike from Milwaukee. We took a hike, and the trail, they probably invented this trail in the 30s for the Boy Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
And by the early 70s, it's pretty dangerous. And there was we thought he was dead guy laying in the park. Everybody just kind of walked over him.
Yeah.
The south side of Chicago was.
So you've probably seen like at least a good handful of dead bodies.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Anyways, so I would like to bring up another question.
I've seen a lot of wakes though, because I am Irish Catholic.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot. I've probably seen 100 dead bodies.
Yeah.
They were in a casket.
Hey, cheers to that, huh?
Right.
So, can you tell me where Drivin and Cryin came about? Like how did the band form?
Well, we formed about a mile from where we are now.
Oh wow!
In Canley Park.
We're here in Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
We had the gray apartment building, or the Highland building, Highland Apartments, across from Buddy's.
Right.
And that's where we all. I lived there, and Tim lived there, and I was playing with his band, Cryin. I was hanging. I was doing. I don't know. I have a poster of them somewhere, but yeah. I was playing Metroplex with his band, Cryin, and the bass player and the drummer. We had we would open for Cryin just for fun when we came to Atlanta, because they all lived in my apartment when they were here.
What year was this?
It's I guess 82.
82, okay.
82, 83. And then 84, I think, was when Tim saw me with them. And then he was like, we should, he drove me around trying to find people to play with in Atlanta. And I was kind of semi-retired. But then he was like, he had a big band at the time called the Night Porters. He's like, well, I'll be your bass player. I was like, okay.
Nice.
My friend Paul played drums. I was like, okay. So it's like, sounds good, man. Whatever. And he's like, I'll pick you up tomorrow. I was like, okay. Let's go make some songs. And, I was really into psychedelic music and punk rock and folk music too. So I was, getting into singer. I hated singer-songwriters because I always thought they were like nothing against Gordon Lightfoot, but it was all that 70s guys who you think would sleep with your sister kind of guys. And then I saw Dylan, and I thought, well, that guy's actually kind of punk.
Speaking of sleeping with somebody's sister, what can you what can you tell me about this record?
Sleeping with somebody's sister.
Released, I believe, and I don't know, released in
Oh,
1987. What do you know about this record?
this is a cool record. This is my. Okay, so Frank French is a. Okay, when I lived in Milwaukee. Okay, let me give you some history. Let me give you the family tree. Milwaukee. There's a band called the Oil Tasters, which was the bass player of the Haskells.
Okay.
And a saxophone player and a bass player, like Morphy.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and one of Caleb's best friends was Frank French, and Frank French lived in Smyrna, Georgia. So when I moved to Atlanta, he said you should look up Frank French. He's got a little new age studio in his basement. So he wound up living like 3 blocks from me in Smyrna when I lived up there in Smyrna. So these are all the demos that he had a 4-track recorder, and he was like bouncing. He was learning how to bounce and stuff like that. So these are all the early demos of driving a car. This is the tape. This is the cassette tape that I played Tim after the Dick Wrightson show.
Okay.
I rode with Tim in his car.
What year was this? Because I think this was not. You did not record this in 87.
No, this is recorded in like 83.
Okay.
83, 84.
Okay, so around that same time you were talking about.
Right. I was doing these songs, and these are like some of my. I had a punk rock band called the Prosecutors, and so these are kind of like acoustic, jingly versions.
I listened to it. I loved it. And what's cool about this record is I don't know if this makes it any different.
Oh, did you get it?
But it's a clear vinyl.
It's a glow in the dark vinyl, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
I think it's supposed to be. I didn't know.
That's the original pressing right there.
That is, well, there was only one pressing, and it has the song "Drivin' and Cryin" on it. That's where. So Frank, me, and Tim started the band, and then Frank sat in with us.
Uh-huh.
He played mandolin and electric guitar, and Frank was a drummer in one of the revival, not the revival, but it was actually the band in the Midwest. He's from Milwaukee too, and so we had a lot of Milwaukee connections in the Midwest. But Frank played the drums in 1910 for the company.
Right.
So
got this little,
yeah,
Covington, Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. But it's my favorite cover of all of my records.
Oh, that's a great album.
It's the best album cover.
Yeah, we'll put that up for
It's the best album cover of ever. But it's a really rare record.
Yeah.
Especially the glow in the dark vinyl.
Yeah.
David T. Lindsay, who was he put it out him in a Twilight record. So I was really angry at it when it came out because I was
I did the artwork here, Dan.
Yeah. Because I didn't really know it was coming out. I don't know. What did I care? I don't know. I was being a Ponzi little.
But that
They did not give my approval, but no, I'm so glad they did it. And if I forgot to thank you guys, I would like to thank you now.
It is a pretty rare record. You see, we are in a pandemic right now, and I was thinking, I'm kind of running low on marijuana. How much do you think I could sell this thing for?
We could eBay it. I don't know. It's at least $40.
Well, I wonder if you have you sign it, I can definitely get like
that would be worth $30.
Maybe like half an ounce of marijuana. I think this record is probably worth at least a half ounce worth.
Depends on where you sign it. I think if I sign it, it would be worth more on the back.
Right.
I think if you ruin the artwork, it'll ruin it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's the best album cover design I've ever had, and I had nothing to do with it. So
we'll talk business later.
We need to find him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm just it's hard to get weed in this town.
Yeah.
Cocaine is all over the place.
Yeah.
All I have to do is just walk out my front door and
it's back. It's back.
Snap my fingers and someone's it's bad. And
I always tell people I did my share.
And
I did your share and somebody else's share.
I wasn't around. I was around in the 80s, but I was a small child then. But I don't know how bad cocaine was in the 80s. Now, I know it was really bad because everybody was doing it, from priests to lawyers. Well, lawyers, a good lawyer does cocaine. But it's just it's just all over the place. Maybe it's because we're musicians. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But as for me, it's just everywhere I go, people are just trying to show a key bump in my face. Like, hey, I really like your show. You want a key bump? And it's just like, yeah, it's I mean, I appreciate the gesture, but goddamn, I don't know what they're giving me.
Well, they should. I think they should give you like Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that'd
Like,
be
if
cool.
you ever see me going down the street and be like, "Hey man, I found a cool Hot Wheel from the '70s." I would like that. I'd rather have that.
And you know, I don't want you kids out there to do drugs, but you know,
right?
It's not cool because then you'll look like one of us. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Drugs.
Don't do drugs. It's not good. You kids out there.
Yeah. Don't do cook. Well, you know, whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We all make mistakes.
It is.
And you know, luckily I made it out alive, so that's good.
It is what it is here on Planet Pietro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if people like your show, maybe they should just hand you money.
I mean,
what you're trying to say is, if they see you and before they offer you some cocaine, they should say, "Would you like some pot?" You know, it's
See, that we can handle. That would be cool.
That would be cooler.
But it doesn't happen like that here in Atlanta, Georgia. We need to change that.
Well,
I think I'm going to write a letter to my congressman.
I think you should.
Get them on. I was like, will you guys stop giving me cocaine?
Yeah.
Because it's not cool anymore, man. It's got fentanyl floating around.
All dressed up and nowhere to go.
You saw what happened to Michael Jackson and Prince, right?
Especially in a pandemic. Where you can get all dressed up? What are you going to do?
And who wants to do cocaine in a pandemic? What are you going to do? Sit in your living room and just, pace back and forth while you're listening to fucking Black Sabbath or something? I mean, it kind of sounds cool, but it's not. It's not if you really think about it.
So, I agree. I'm going to agree with that.
This is
you take a painting.
And
coffee. I like coffee and bad art.
I do too. And I had a little bit of espresso before I came and we did this interview so I can get nice and jacked up.
Right on. I like your shirt today.
Oh, thank you.
Little desert scene. I'm doing a desert scene here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is going to be called the painting I'm working on. Oh, you can't really see it, but you can see it here. It's a painting I'm working on.
That's nice.
And right here it's going to say,
Pull down a little bit more.
Yeah. It's going to say, can you pull the van over? I got to stop and talk about myself. When you had to do interviews in the 80s and 90s.
I think I've been arrested for that.
Before they had payphones.
I've been pulled over for that before.
Yeah.
But hey man, since I see that you got a guitar in your hand,
I do always.
Can we
comfort
just
zone.
go? Do you mind doing a little ditty here on Planet Pietro?
I would love to.
I'm gonna go check out some of the stuff, artwork
Okay.
that you got in this room.
Okay, groovy.
You gotta just go ahead and.
This is the name of my new record that's going to come out in March. And this series of paintings is called Kevin Kinney's Glorified Fever Dream Autograph Series in A minor. And I have to look at this one because I don't know the lyrics. So I'll play for you now.
Cool.
Let me take a little peek around the room if you want. Why are you surprised when your rise and shine? It shines away. Well, I walk, I talk, a good game. Picture yourself in that sky, it's a style
grace. Turn around in the south, lost in place, space. Why are you surprised when you open your eyes? You see the whole world upside down. See yourself in this world all around. Why are you surprised in the tide? You realize you're on your own. See yourself in the middle of the world, sitting by the sides. I was a bird, lost in my world, seen it all just flying by. Eye to eye, true to blue, in a poet's fair exchange. Well, I want to refrain, keep the change. Let's go back now. Infinite flower, rise to power, bed be heavenly bucket. That's a haiku for you. If you expect an answer, you're just gonna have to wait. Think about it. Think about it, yeah.
All right, man. That was fantastic.
Well, thank you very much.
I really dug that song a lot, man.
Well, thanks, man.
That was good, man. And you provided lyrics and everything.
I
That
have
was
lyrics. Yeah,
fantastic.
the lyrics and
That never happened here on my show. That's fantastic. So what's next for you, man? What are you gonna do now during the pandemic here?
I think I gotta just try to walk the dogs.
Yeah.
And do my glorified autograph series here, and I've been typing out all my lyrics. I got a little pile over there, so I was thinking about maybe trying to put them all in a book, maybe that sell at the merch stand.
Right.
Stuff to sell. I'm coming up with stuff to sell at the merch stand.
Now, are Drivin and Cryin available for birthday parties?
We are, and
bar mitzvahs.
Well, bat mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs.
Yeah.
We do both. We're just waiting for the world to open up again, but it'll be like fun. Oh, there's Groovy. Groovy's the Rottweiler that likes to kiss people. I'll get down.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll get Groovy. All right, Groovy.
But it's that you got to keep doing what you're doing, and this is why I'm even doing this. Usually I play drums in several of my bands, which we live up for. With Drivin and Cryin, Bad Spell, and
that was good.
I appreciate you taking us on the road with you.
Yeah,
guys,
and you were our DJ at our show.
And I've DJ'd at DJ Ravioli Jesus.
DJ Ravioli Jesus
at the Variety Playhouse.
Yeah, Jesse Malin opened, and and Jesse usually DJs in his bars in New York. So I was trying to Dougie.
He's a very nice dude.
But yeah, it was you know what, man? Just go ahead. Here's my. I'm just embracing it.
Yeah,
the world's never gonna be like this again.
Right.
This is like. Hopefully, this is the last. Will ever be this weird. So.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just trying to
take it as it comes. I guess.
Keep my head down, and enjoy friends and hanging out, and sitting on the back porch watching the leaves changes. It's been the first time I've been on the road since the '80s. So it's the first time I've ever sat on the same porch. 300 days. We're almost getting there, but we'll see.
Sometimes you just gotta stop and take a look around everywhere.
And try not to write very many songs about it. That's the hard part.
Right.
Those 14 days. So about the 14 days. Those 14 days lasted about 6 months, or 8 months, or 9 months, or
that's fine.
That was my Gertie changing the camera angle. She wants to be.
I do talk to the dogs a lot though, so that's kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
I think I have a problem with it.
That's fine.
You know, we have politics and stuff like that. You know, Groovy's like more of a Bernie Sanders kind of.
Yeah. You want Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, I don't know if I get him to vote.
You want to talk about the 80%? Well, hey man, thank you so much for being on my show, man.
Oh man, anytime. Thank you for. I'm honored. But as soon as you called, I was honored to be on your show.
Yeah, thank you. So, and let's go ahead and check out this next music video.
They call me Frankenstein. I was designed. My car got a line and it electrified. Because I'm so strong that they can't be denied. No, oh, they're so strong. All amplified. They called me Frankenstein. I was not baptized. I broke all the 10 Commandments and it felt just fine. Yeah, you thought that you could stop me, but you couldn't have tried. No, what you want and what will be. Oh, it's all in me. It's Frankenstein. Yeah. They called me Frankenstein. You were horrified. But you couldn't cry your eyes so much you love and despise. From Frankenstein. From Frankenstein. Oh, well, you seen in Bill. Live in mortality. It's Frankenstein.
And now is the time of the show where I try to do a drum solo, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes. Oh, man. Thank you all for tuning in.
You're welcome.
You got a hell of a show in a little bit. We're going to have Arjun stop by and play some sitar for us. You know, that's going to be very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We got to have a hell of a show for you. But before we get to the good stuff, let me bore you with this shit, huh? That was better than the other ones I've done before, I think. It was a little bit more
We'll
smooth.
give you a little bit of applause there.
A little less more Italian, you know? Shit. Well, I guess we should go ahead and cut to the next act, which was going to have to be Arjun playing the sitar from Naan Violence. Let's check it out, shall we? Let's get this set up. Charles.
Yep.
I'm going to need you to help me.
I got you.
All right, let's switch over to.
All right, hold on. All right, here we go.
Thank you so much for doing it.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Welcome to Planet Pietro. I'm here with Arjun, who's going to play some sitar for us. I'm very excited to have you on the program.
Oh, thank you so much for asking me to play.
You know, I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. I've seen you perform around Atlanta quite often, and it's always a treat to see you.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to let him take over. Arjun, go ahead and have at it.
All right, thank you. Oh yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being on the program. I really appreciate it.
Oh no problem at all. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. You are live at Planet Pietro. Thank you. You're live at Planet Pietro. Thank you so much. Let's go through a quick station identification real quick. Charles, do you have that? You got that?
Hold on. All right, which one? Which one was
Let's
it?
get over.
All right. Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it was excellent.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, this is the part of the show where I have to thank all my guests that I've had on tonight. Man, this show would not be possible without any of you all. Cheers. I have to straight up thank my guest, Chase Tail, who's visiting Atlanta from Florida right now to go ghost hunting with me on Planet Pietro. Thank you so much, Chase. And then I have to take a step back and thank Kevin Kinney from Drivin and Cryin for joining me on my program and letting me interview him. And then, holy crap, I have to thank Arjun, who just played Sitar for you from Naan Violence. He was fantastic. Always fantastic. That was so soothing. And I think that's exactly what we need here on Planet Pietro. More soothing episodes. Well, I guess it's that time where we have to shut down the goddamn bar, unfortunately. And I guess I'm going to have to leave you guys with a little bit of encouragement. And that goes something like this. If you're not careful, you might just learn something. Thank you all so much for joining me, Pietro De Janeiro, here on Planet Pietro, only on the Rock and Roll Broadcast Service. Thank you so much. Toodaloo. That's a wrap.